Hello students, I'm Himani Sharma, your educator. I warmly welcome you all on our YouTube platform where we, in today's video, are going to discuss about an important unit that is ICT. And in the previous year question paper, if you guys would have analyzed them, agar kuch pattern dekha hoga, you guys would have come across this thing that time and again they are asking questions which are related to different types of malware. Its types, right, and certain examples as well I will be providing in today's video. But first of all, we need to understand what is a malware, because we are going to discuss the types of the same. But what does malware really stand for? So in the very first slide, I have tried to talk about malware stands for malicious software. So it's a short form of malicious software, an amalgamation, a portmanteau word, that is malware, right? So it's malware. Any software which is designed to harm, exploit or gain unauthorized or access to your computer system, to your websites, that is known as malware, correct? So the person can hack your computer, use it for their own purposes, can ask for a ransom and all, could be spying on your computer. All these are certain examples of what? They are certain examples of malware. But different types are there which we are going to discuss, correct? So because of the fact that we need to have a clear understanding of what a malware is, we need to know how to stop them and all. But what are the types, correct? Because we need to be aware of the cyber security. Aajkal ke time pe there is AI as well, and there is much more misuse ho raha hai AI ka bhi. So we need to be really very aware. If we are seeing certain ads on a particular website, we should not be clicking on them, so on and so forth. So let's just see. The very first and common type is, the most common type is known as a virus. Now virus here, I'm not talking about any virus which could be physically harming you, but it is something, it is a code which is inserted into your computer system, could come through some person's pen drive, could come through a particular website. So it's kind of a coding and not a physical virus like COVID and all, right? So it infects and replicates itself by attaching to legitimate files or programs. So even if you are copying files from someone's system to your own, your pen drive might have the virus, because the files which are being legitimate, appearing legitimate to you, might be corrupted by the virus which was there in their computer system, correct? Damage to system files, could corrupt files, would not let them open and all, or maybe delete them, correct? And can spread to other computers. Agar aapne wahi pen drive, you are using it on your computer system, the virus from the pen drive can spread to your computer system. Examples are Melissa, I love you, and code red. These are certain examples of different coded viruses as well. Moving forward, we have the second type here, which is known as a Trojan Horse. Now, some of you would have heard of the Trojan Horse case story, where there was a lakdi ka ghoda in which there were many soldiers who went inside it and made it appear as a gift for the other king, correct? And when they entered the fort and all, they came out of the horse, So it appeared to be something legitimate. वो एक truce के लिए gift लग रहा था, but it was not really a gift, but rather something which would harm the other people of the other king. I'm unable to recall the name right now, but harm the other king and all. And usi tarike se this virus is also there. It disguises itself as something legitimate, allowing unauthorized access or control of a system. So you might be using some kind of application or a software and all where Trojan Horse जो है legitimate लगेगा, you will not be having the slight view of this thing कि हाँ जी मेरे फोन में या मेरे कंप्यूटर में Trojan Horse has been there. So it's also a coded program only, जहाँ the malware that we are trying to talk about, they are not anything physical but codes only, correct? Acts as a backdoor for other malicious activities. So from a backdoor, it will enter for other unauthorized access, to gain access to your computer system, to your files, etc. Examples are Zeus, Spyware and Emonet, right? Then we have worm. recently asked, Trojan Horse भी बहुत बार पूछा गया है. A self-replicating malware that spread across networks and systems without requiring human interaction. The type they asked in the NET examination was that what is a type of virus where the code replicates itself time and again. It's a worm, correct? So worm keeps on replicating its own self from one computer network, and it can travel across networks as well. From one LAN to another LAN, it can travel. From one computer system to another system, it could travel through the usage of maybe a pen drive, through the usage of transferring certain files and all, correct? So that's a worm which self-replicates itself. Trojan horse is something which seems legitimate, but it isn't in the truer sense, correct? It exploits the vulnerabilities to infect and comprise the computers. Again, each and every virus is going to somewhere or the other use, your computer system to their own benefits by compromising the data which is there. Correct? Examples are Configure, MyDoom and WannaCry. These are certain examples of worms. So even if you see these particular things appearing on your screen, ye websites pe aap jaate ho, do not go there. Moving forward, we have ransomware. The name itself is trying to suggest us that something related to ransom is going to come now. So here, what the hacker does is that they encrypt your files on the computer, demanding a ransom to restore access. So whatever files would have been there on a computer system, if a hacker has hacked those files and all, you want them back, you'll have to pay them. You'll have to pay the ransom to get your money back. जैसे kidnappers ले जाते हैं बच्चे को या किसी को, you'll have to pay the ransom to get the kid back. Here as well, the kids are your files only, which you need to get access back to by paying the ransom amount. Correct? Can cause significant disruption and financial loss because आप पैसे दे रहे हो. Examples are WannaCry, Petya and CryptoLocker. Moving forward, we have Spyware, again a name which is trying to self-explain its own self. Spyware means it is going to spy on your computer system. It is going to take access of your computer system by spying on the activities which are being done there. Correct? Secretly spying. Secret ही होता है spy. Secretly gathering information about a user or an organization without their consent. So you are not letting them know that their computer system is hacked, number one, or maybe even if they know, the files are being transferred without their consent. Correct? Monitors activities because it is spying on your computer, will steal the sensitive data to see acha yahan pe they stored all the entire information about how many students have enrolled in their institution. Correct? So I'll encrypt the same data and can compromise the privacy. Certain examples of spyware are FinFisher, ZS again and keyloggers. Then we have adware. Adware again is trying to suggest us कि यहाँ पे advertisements will be used, correct? So displays the unwanted advertisements on a user's computers or device. You guys would have come across this one as well. ठीक है, देखा होगा कि iPhone जीत गए. You have won an iPhone. You won a Samsung. Blah blah blah. Correct? So they are popping up on your screen and you are unable to close them. And directly, even if you try to click on the close button as well, you are redirected to a new link. So that is what is adware. Often accompanies free software that you have to install an APK application and can be intrusive and disruptive. It can disrupt your files, it can disrupt your data, etc. Examples are Superfish, Yonto and DNS Unlocker. Then we have botnet. A network, because it is network of infected computers, and because it's a bot, hence computer. Because bots jo hote, they are computers only, right? So it's botnet, network of infected computers, often controlled remotely. Someone who's a hacker here would be controlling your computer system or your computer systems remotely. So even if let's just say I'm sitting in Delhi, I will be controlling the computer from one from Jaipur, one from Bangalore, one from Madhya Pradesh and all, right? Used to carry out various malicious activities, and maybe I am spreading misinformation from here and there, right? Used for DDoS attacks, spam distribution, बहुत जगह spam भेज दिए and spreading malware as well. Because somewhere or the other, if using the botnet, I can also spread different files of viruses. और worm जो है, it can self-replicate itself through the usage of networks as well. Correct? So I can share that thing as well. Example: Mirai, Neekers, and Zier. Game over. Then we have scareware. नाम फिर से suggest कर रहा है that here you will be tricked. The user will be tricked into believing that their computer is infected with malware or other issues. But in reality, it would not be that much infected. It would be because of the fact that it is scaring you. Prompts the users to purchase fake or unnecessary security software or services. You need to clean up your computer. At times you guys would have come across these things as well. ठीक है? तो वहाँ पे you need to clean your computer. A virus is there, etc. ये सारी ads pop up होती है because they are scaring you out. Correct? Examples are WinFixer. Then we have browser hijacker. Again, the name itself is self-explanatory because it will modify your web browser where you're going to search for information without your own consent, and you will be then redirected to unwanted websites. So let's just say you are using your computer generally. You went on Google Chrome and you wanted to search for 10 ways to maintain your cybersecurity, and you are redirected to a page of book your movie tickets. What is this? This is something where your browser has been hijacked and you are being redirected to the pages where you do not want to go, or which you did not even type up in the search bar. Come bundled with free software downloads, and suddenly when you lead to that particular website where you have to book the movie tickets, but you wanted to know about cyber security, there will be lots and lots of software which will be installed on your computer. And of course, with those software will come something, malicious, which will then hinder your privacy. Correct? Example, school web search, because this is a browser which has been hijacked. Cryptojacking, यहाँ पे cryptocurrency आपकी mine होने का, there is a dangerous chance here. Unauthorized use of a victim's computer to mine cryptocurrency. Correct? So your cryptocurrency would be mined here. Utilizes the victim's processing power, leading to performance degradation and increased energy consumption. These things will happen when you try to see that cryptojacking has been there in your computer. You will not be understanding it initially, but of course, that is the case with each and every virus. Example is coin hive. ठीक है, तो जो भी आपने Bitcoin से etc. that thing would be done here. Backdoor. The name itself is suggesting a hidden, something is hidden, right? Backdoor ke through you are entering. Hidden entry point into a computer system because of the fact that you want to gain access to a computer system, but in an unauthorized manner. So you're entering chupke se through the back door. You are, using certain types of codes here to enter to the computer system of any person, any organization. Bypasses normal authentication mechanism, providing attackers with a stealthy way to compromise the system, maybe steal the information, upload something, or maybe leave a virus there. Examples are NetBus. Correct? So with this, I will wind up my lecture, which was all in all about different types of malware and the types and what is the definition, how are they different from one another, because these things are asked in the NET examination. And major chunk has been covered in here. I will see you guys in another video. Till then, you guys keep on studying. Thank you so much and have a good day. Bye-bye.